in a dark world. We live in a world where the joy of life may come to us, but it's only in fleeting moments. We live in a darkness of the world where even during times of celebration, there's a part of us that realizes that the joy will come to an end, that the party will be over, and we're stuck back into this broken world. There will also be a time where we are confirmed, it is confirmed before us, that darkness will one day claim us, our physical bodies. There is that sense that whatever relationships we have, that we love and treasure, that while we may experience that great gift here and now, there will be a time in which we may be separated from those we love, either by their passing or by our own. Because of that, some philosophers have tried to tell people that it is better that we should never, ever love anybody. Because to do so was only to build ourselves up to the bitter disappointment of having to lose that person, either because that person would die or we would. Death has come into this world, and the death has come in the midst of the darkness. No matter how lovely the light that any day or any event or any person might bring into our lives, darkness will eventually destroy the light. So John's gospel has it right when he tells us that for Mary Magdalene, who came to the tomb on that morning, it was dark. Not just clock time dark, but it was dark within her life and her spirit. It was dark for Mary because the light of her life, the one who had broken through the darkness in order to redeem her, was no longer there. He was gone. In her mind, darkness had won yet again. And as hard as she could do in trying to remember in the past, there was never an occasion in her life where darkness did not seem to have always won the battle. So when she got to that tomb into the garden, she was broken when she saw that the tomb was empty. She didn't think that a great miracle had taken place, that he had risen. Instead, she thought someone had stolen his body. That is, after all, why Pilate had placed guards at the entrance to the tomb. Pilate, nor the religious leaders that helped conspire to crucify Christ, wanted his body to be stolen because they feared that if his body went missing, then people would start telling about him even more within the cities. And then they would somehow begin to lose their power and influence. So Mary, discovering that the tomb was empty, she ran to John and to Peter to tell them the news. And they came to investigate for themselves the surroundings. But did you notice what they did after they had a good look around? They returned home. They went home as if, well, he's not there, so we go home. But Mary stayed. By then, the sun had risen, but Mary was still in the dark. There, in the darkness, Mary wept. Suddenly she heard a voice asking her why she was crying. Mary explained that apparently someone had moved Jesus' body. And she asked the man, "Where have they taken it?" And the voice answered her simply with one word, "Mary." All at once, Mary knew that it was her Lord. And that was when the darkness rolled away. This is the great news. This is the great good news that we have to share with the world. That no matter how many times in your life that it seems like darkness has had the upper hand, the good news is that Jesus has claimed the final victory. Death cannot keep you away from the one who loves you so much that he offered his son on your behalf. Death cannot hide us from those who love and support us throughout our lives, but then go before us into the realm beyond. God has claimed the victory through Jesus Christ that darkness shall never, ever reign supreme.